What's up internet mazee, it's your guy Specs the Spectacular. Kama kawaida mazee, mkiniona just know nimewaletea content. So today this year mazee nimesema it's all about technology, online learning, basically everything to do with the internet. So luckily enough today we have a web developer with us in the house. His name is Atatuambia. He does web development, he does those kind of stuff. So without further ado, help me introduce the one and only Mr. Georges. Niaje bro?
Poa sana.
Uko freshi?
Mimi niko fresh.
Karibu kwenye show mazee.
Asante.
Nice one. So let us start the show.
Yes.
Who is Georges and what does he do?
Okay. Thank you for the opportunity.
You're welcome.
To be on your show.
Thank you so much.
Yes. I'm George. I'm a Nyeri-based web developer. And I am a founder of a company named karenwebs.
Oh, karenwebs.
Yes. So we do web development. We do digital marketing. It covers a lot. So it's just good to say digital marketing and then web development. Then we do API integrations. Basically that's and IT support stuff, things that relate to web application support. There's quite a list of things.
So you have said you do web development,
yes,
digital marketing.
Yes.
Web development and digital marketing.
Yes.
Ebu jaribu kuniexplainia hapo kidogo. Does it have any difference ama you use a website to market?
Okay.
Ama what is digital marketing as related to website development?
Okay. Okay. So web development is developing the application.
Oh, application.
Yes. Which in many cases will be like a website to market a business. And then digital marketing is now how you bring traffic, and by the traffic, online traffic, we mean
the number of people
people to come visit that like website and then interact with it. They can be customers, they can be subscribers. So you see, so like digital marketing is marketing for this application to have an impact, and web development is setting up this application.
The application.
Yes.
Sasa nimepata tofauti.
Yes.
And now tell me, how did you come to think of a website? Because unajua kila mtu hakuwa ati in school. Did you know you are going to be a web developer?
Frankly, no.
And how did this transition into sahi unafanya web development?
Yes. My journey into web development actually started with content writing. Content writing for online companies, SEO companies. And then as I set to diversify, I realized there's an opportunity.
A niche.
Yes, a niche. Yes, and an opportunity actually, because when you do content, I was writing content for websites that are already in existence.
By writing content, what do you mean by writing content? Okay,
let me take you back to the example of, like, say we have a website. Let's say it's a website, say for like a hotel. Let's start with something simple like that. Now, content is what people read when they come to that.
Oh, so it's more of a blogger.
Yes, it's
Okay.
But you have all those like descriptions for maybe the rooms that are in that hotel. You have descriptions for the food in that hotel. So that's content. So I used to write that kind of content.
Okay.
And then as I sought, because I was after like doing online jobs, I came and realized actually doing those websites was also quite a good investment of my time in learning. And so I enrolled in some online courses, and that's how I started that journey into now making websites and integrating with other applications. Like integrating means, say you want customers to pay for that, say food that's on that website, and it's for this example, it's all right. It's somewhere people order food.
You order food online.
Online. And now you want to pay. How do you pay? You pay because you want it to be automated, so that once I pay, there's something that will signal that this order has been placed and paid for. So we do like an integration with something popular like say M-Pesa, because most users use M-Pesa to pay for their services. So that's what an integration basically is. So as I went more and more deeper into web design, I realized it's more of solutions, practical solutions for businesses. So that's how
you just ventured into the field.
And once I actually started doing it for online customers, I realized even physical customers, people we go to, people we know, they need these websites. So that's also how I came about to now forming a business for that particular need.
Okay, funny question.
Yes.
Hii yote ilikuwa ina happen which year?
It's been like gradual. It started back in towards the end of 2015.
Oh, towards the end of 2015.
Because from 2013 to 2015, those were my active years in content writing. So from 2015, I started doing courses for web development, and that took me about 2 years. So we talk in 2017. That's when now I started getting like clients, and then from 2022 I now like got an office and started 2021 sorry 2021 I'm sorry 2021 I got an office.
No, from 2017 to 2021 you have just been working under someone.
From
2017, you told me 2017 is when now you started getting your first clients.
Yes, right? From 2017, yes.
So from 2017, that's 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. That's 4 years. You were just operating mobile.
Actually, I was based in a cyber because it was cheap to rent. So that was like between 2015, actually from 2015 to 2017, I was still in that cyber, but I was doing part-time content writing because you got to survive still.
True.
And then learning on, you juggle learning and these content writing jobs.
So you need to
yes. And then as these other skills starts to pay off, you start to transform into it more fully.
Okay, pole.
Yes.
Gradually.
Yes.
Now 2021, umeshafungua your own office.
Yes.
Now tell us, how did you? Okay, let me first of all take these guys back because they want to understand.
Yes.
What is the process of coming up with a website? Like, how do you start from scratch? Unafikirianga nini ndio ujue? By the way, by the end of Feb, nataka website inafanya 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Where does it all start?
Okay, it starts with a need to market your business for most business people. You have the physical ways of marketing. You have like the way you advertise on maybe brochures, like the hand leaflets, flyers. But now you realize you can actually use the internet to have a more consistent presence. And because you see the online presence, you can be able to look at someone's website any time of the day or night. So it's a 24-hour thing. And then you want to put more information out there, so our website allows you to do that. And that's how, from the point of a business owner, it starts.
That's how it starts.
Then you come and ask. Yes. Then you probably know, or if you don't know now, you come to me and ask me, okay, now I want to get my business online. I see people are doing online businesses. And customers are coming from online for some businesses, and I think my product or my service can actually have a market beyond my local reach. So you come to me and tell me, so I want to get a website. How do I get started? So I tell you, you'll need something called a domain name. You'll need hosting, and then you'll need the website itself. Yeah, those are 3 things.
Okay. So let us start with you told me a domain name.
Yes.
You will need hosting and you will need the website.
Yes.
Let us start with this first thing. What is a domain name?
Okay. A domain name is the address that's online that people will be able to locate you by. So you'll see, like, let's say we call it hotel website. Let's say it's hotelwebsite.com or hotelwebsite.co.ke. That's the domain name, because that's what
that hotel. Okay, what
the whole extension,
the whole
because
extension is the name, is the domain,
it's the domain name. Yes, because okay, the domain nname you can break it if you want us to get a bit specific, the domain extension is .com. Or .co.ke extension, or .net, or yes,
.org
for organizations. Those are domain extensions, and then the domain name is what comes before that extension.
Before the dot.
Yes, yes, before that dot. All right. So in totality, we just call it a domain name because it takes both parts. You can't just write a domain name without the extension, and you can't write the extension without the domain name. So in simpler terms, we just generalize it as a domain name. So I usually like to use the analogy of a shop, like the name of your shop. Like in that hotel, let's say it's called Mapema Hotel, for example. How do you know you want to go to have lunch in that hotel? You tell some, find me Mapema Hotel.
The name now.
So also for website now, it would be like mapemahotel.com. So that's the way people find you. So that's a name. But now, again, to do the analogy of the hotel, you need the actual hotel where you have the space, people will come sit.
Not the presence.
Yes, people will come sit in there and get served their food.
Yes.
Now, that room, that is your hosting. That's where that website.
Wait, how does it relate? Okay, we were talking about the Mapema Hotel.
Yes.
I'm going to use Mapema Hotel as an example. Hapa kwenye ulikuwa unaniambia, you need the actual space.
Yes.
Where you're going to put those people who are seeing this website.
Yes.
No, that's going to be the hosting.
Yes.
Nimeshika vitu zangu.
Umeshika vizuri. For the analogy we say, si tuko na hiyo mapemahotel.com. Hiyo ni domain name. But now, hawezi kuwa na hiyo hoteli bila kukuwa na the hotel. So hii hotel, mwenye hotel analipa rent ya hiyo room. So hiyo room ndio hosting. Umeona? So you have the Mapema Hotel, which is a domain name, and that room that is hosting, that he is renting, which is like the
host. Yes. Like hapo sasa ndipo unaweka details zako.
Yes.
That's where you put your customers, your food, everything.
Yes. Then when you come now to the features of a hotel, it's like the features of a website, because utakuwa na mahali ya kuonyesha watu, this is the display for chips, this is chicken. So that's now is your website. That lay of everything, this is where you see it, this is but on a website, okay, this is what we are selling, this is how you can order, that's now your website. So the thing that goes into Mapema Hotel, where we have hotel physical shares, the food, the chefs, everything happening, on this other one, it's a website happening, so that once I come to Mapema Hotel website, I can be able to look at which is hosted. Which is hosted.
No, let me ask you.
Yes.
Hosting.
Yes.
Because okay, on a layman's language,
yes,
how host the website kwa Mapema Hotel, like literally.
Yes.
Ukweli.
Yes.
How does it, as in, how does it have its address? You told me the domain name is the address.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It's like a specification ya umse tutampata hii area.
Yes.
So how does that area sustain itself there in the internet? Like how is it supported?
Okay. Good question. Great question. We are web developers. We need people called web hosting companies.
Oh, so it's not only you guys?
Yes. So actually what happens, once you buy the domain and hosting, it's usually on average about 5,000 say per year.
Oh, that's annually?
Yes, annually. Okay. That's just annually. And that's something you'll pay, like you renew annually. So it's 5,000 for that domain name, and that is paid to the web hosting company. So, but this website I designed for you, you paid just once. You understand now?
I get.
Because now you have the website, and now you don't need to, because it's not a subscription. You just paid it once, but rent and the domain name, which is hosting, that you'll pay annually. So you
so wait, so you also pay for the domain name?
Yes, you pay.
So see ati niko na jina ni hivyo for life.
Actually, the first thing is you need to first search for it, because you can't have two people with the same domain name.
True.
Yes, so if I come to mapemahotel.com and someone else has already registered mapemahotel.com, I might like to maybe try mapemahotel.co.ke. You understand?
Extension. Do they actually have any meaning?
Yes, they do.
They are going to get to that.
Yes.
Let us first of all finish this.
All right.
Tunafika hapo.
Yes.
So you were explaining to me about the hosting, the hosting companies and stuff. So as a web developer, you need that other person kuhost your website.
Yes.
And and you pay 5,000 annually.
Yes.
Is it 5,000 like across all hosting companies? Ama ni 5,000 kwa hii kampuni peke yake?
Okay.
You're not going to say the names.
Yes, we will not say the names. Yes. What happens? There's 3 levels of hosting. Okay.
Wait.
Yes.
3 levels.
Yes, 3 levels. Yes. It is hosting, but there are 3 levels. I'll explain. There's something we call shared hosting.
Shared hosting.
There's something we call VPS hosting, which is virtual private server hosting, and there's something we call dedicated hosting. And I haven't even gone to cloud, like cloud, like that's the new trend that's catching on now. So cloud is like Amazon. Actually, I can mention Amazon, because Amazon, everyone knows Amazon Web Services.
That's a cloud.
That's cloud based, but they do things, we call things like software as a service. So you go there, they've got you everything fully fledged, but those are competitors, so I won't speak so much about them. But if you come back to hosting, there's basically like 3. There's shared hosting, VPS, and dedicated. So
what is shared?
Shared hosting means let's use the example of like a mall. Okay, you have like this business of yours in a room, but like those bazaars. So that is a very good example of shared hosting. There's one door, but now people go to different curious. So that's and it's cheaper.
One area,
yes.
But you're doing different business.
Yes. And you actually have different domain names. So one wouldn't even know if you're a shared. You're on shared hosting. Okay.
True.
Only the hosting company knows who you share your nini with.
Okay.
Yes.
No, actually, what are you sharing? Is it space?
Just the space and the resources, like because like if you are to go for virtual private server, you need also more space. Now you go to that next level and say you have more people coming to your website daily. You have thousands. You have thousands of users that can no longer be held on a shared hosting. You go to VPS. Okay. Then yes. So
the lowest is shared.
Yeah, it's shared. When you don't have so much traffic, so you don't even need.
So much you limit yourself to around what number?
Let's say up to like, you can say even like 1,000, but also it also depends what you're serving on your website, because if it's videos, that's a lot of bandwidth, and if you have 1,000 people at the same time trying to stream your video that's on your host, that can cause like yes. You can find that even in like government portals, when they say people are maybe doing tax returns on that particular day, because all the Kenyans are on the portal
website,
it usually tends to lag. It goes down.
Website is crashing.
No, we call it downtime. We call it it's down. The website is down.
It's downtime. All right. No,
because so many people are trying to access. You say, but that's now on a smaller scale. I'll just give you an example. On a smaller scale, when you're starting and you don't have a lot of traffic, shared hosting might just save you money. So that's why many people actually just do.
By shared hosting,
Yes.
As specs, naweza kuja nikwambia
Yes.
Georges
Yes.
nataka to share host,
Yes.
to share like that hosting.
Yes.
Can we like you pay half, I pay half, and then we look for a hosting? Ama it doesn't work like
No.
Oh, so you pay
once yes. Actually,
go to that
it's the hosting company that's telling you, okay, this is the share hosting plan. So you just get it on your own. Like you don't even know who else is on that server you are in for security reasons.
Okay.
It's just you who knows. Okay, that's why I pay my
IP holding.
yes.
Is it IP?
Yeah. IP. It is good. You're right on it because an IP is just an address of like where you're operating from. So like even here on your phone right now, it has an IP address. So if you were to track you with your phone, would track your IP address where you are pinging from. So you see, so an IP address is not a domain name. So like even that website will have an IP address because that's where it is located.
That's how you can access. No, wait. You've brought up another question.
Yes.
IP address, domain name.
Yes.
Are they the same thing?
Okay. Now, an IP address is in digits. So it will be like 192.01.0 something, like some few bytes over there. So now, people are not good with numbers. So you can actually just type. Except for shared hosting, you can type the domain, the IP address, and get there directly for most. You can't. But if someone has a dedicated domain, like the hosting, it means they don't even share that IP address with anyone.
So you share an IP address with multiple people.
Yes, the IP address, it will have the IP address / this subdirectory / so that subdirectory is your domain name, okay? But if I had a direct hosting, dedicated hosting, yes, I can just write the IP address and it will still bring me to your website. Yes. But now for the website, yes.
Let me cut you short.
Yes.
Saying kuna that IP address,
yes.
Kuna the domain name.
Yes.
Right? You've told me they are not kind of the same thing. But you told me there are three different I don't know how to call them. I have forgotten the name.
Levels of hosting.
Yes, 3 levels of hosting.
Yes.
So in shared, you said you can share an IP address that has multiple domain names. Right? I got that wrong?
Okay.
That is in shared.
Yes.
Okay. Now, when you come to VPS, VPS.
Yes.
VPS, that's where you have an IP address that is yours peke yako.
Yes.
And direct?
All right. Even indirect. Okay, let me bring it back kidogo so that you get an IP address. You can type an IP address and get to someone's website. If you know the IP address for that website. The reason we don't type an IP address is because numbers are not easy to recall. So there's something known as a DNS, to get technical a bit, that's called a domain name system, which now converts the name you type, like let's say I'm looking for mapemahotel.com, into the IP address that is related, that is related to it, that's connected to it.
So you,
all right?
You just type,
yes, because it has to be, yes,
convert that into an
IP address. Yes.
Access
yes. But now as it's doing that, it's able to access certain privileges to access a shared hosting website with that domain name system change. Meaning, if I were to do it myself by just writing the IP address, I'll be barred from doing so directly. But the domain system has the privilege to access directly. So you get
No, the security, part inaingililianga hapo sasa.
Yes, that's where the security part is coming in. But now if someone just has their own virtual private server, or they have their own dedicated hosting, it's possible to just type the IP address and it will just
access
because no one else is sharing their nini, so they may
shared they bother to prevent like
yes people just knowing who else is on your server and all those things there.
No, let me take you back as well. Huh?
Yes.
To come up with all this, you told me unahitaji the idea first.
Yes.
Second, you need a person who knows how to come up with a website.
Yes.
And now, question yangu inaangukia hapo. How do you come up with one?
Okay.
Like, you have the idea, you know what you want to do. How do you come up with nataka website?
Okay.
What do you need? Ama what do you have to do for that website to be on someone's phone, on someone's laptop, ama TV?
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Now that we've identified, you have like the domain name. But at this point, when you're having hosting and domain and the website, I am sure you probably have already gotten to the stage where you have the web developer.
Yeah, you have that.
Yes. And now that web developer, all he needs to do is upload that website that he's created to your hosting account. All right. Yes. Yes. Now you have the web developer, you have the domain name, and you have the hosting. All you now need is for that web developer to upload that website to your hosting space. So now once it's there, remember your domain name is now live, meaning anyone who goes to that domain name can see what is hosted on that hosting space.
Hosting space.
Yes.
The website.
The website is in the hosting space. Yes.
Okay.
So
I'm also learning.
Yeah, and it's great, and it's a great question, and I usually find a lot of people trying to understand that as well. So it's good you sort that clarity. It's going to help many other people also. Yes.
So hosting space iko na so many websites in them. Ama nimeshika vitu zangu tena.
Yeah, the shared hosting. Yeah.
Still in the shared. You said VPS and direct, that's one.
Yes.
Now I want us to talk about this shared.
Yes.
It has many websites in them.
It has many websites, yeah.
Now let me ask you a question that I've been seeing online sana kwa YouTube. Wix.com.
Okay.
Wix.com, is it a shared? Is it a direct? Or is it a VPS? Many of you know have seen about Wix.
Yes. Okay. I'm not going to really go into Wix a lot because I really don't deal with them much. But I know what they do is they have everything. They have the hosting, so by the time they provide you the Wix, that Wix.com, you're already hosted on their servers. So the only thing maybe they might tell you to do is they'll even give you a domain name that's not unique to you. It's something and then .wix site or something. But now, if you go on and register your domain with them, now you have like the domain name. Like now people will come to that website
and then access what you want.
Yes, without using that Wix. But you still hosted on their servers, and then they kind of tend to just have you within their environment. So yes.
So basically they're just offering hosting.
Yeah, they're hosting but they also
give you everything. They give you the tools to create your own website.
Yeah, they also give you the do-it-yourself website. They'll give you some templates you can tweak around and create a website with. So, but because now they've done that, they've given you all those tools. You can't now go and tell another person, hey, I need my website to do ABCD, and Wix don't offer those features. Can you come and upload your website to our to their server? You see,
so you cannot upload a website for Wix in like from scratch.
Yeah. You'll have to use Wix's tools, and they only support their own environment.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
That's really tough.
Yes.
That's really tough.
Yes.
So, wacha kwanza tuachane na hii story ya hosting. Nielewe kuna story tuliguzanga earlier. Ulikuwa umeniambia you need this mapema, we're doing mapema
domain
hotel
name.
As a domain name, and then you told me there is a dot extension.
Yes.
No, this dot extension.
Okay.
That's where I want to take you back to.
Yes.
.org, .co.ke, which .net.
Yes.
Okay, what do they mean?
All right. Domain names, domain extensions.
Extensions.
Yes.
We want to talk about
domain. Yes. Domain extensions can communicate different things. So, .com is the most popular one. Because actually, I think it's an abbreviation for commercial, but it's .com. All right. So when you're trying to choose which domain extension will you use for your business, maybe you'll sit down and ask yourself some of these questions. Okay, is it something that I want to be identified as a Kenyan market business, or is it a general global business? Because if it is Kenyan and you want you want it to communicate that it's local Kenyan, national, it's a national entity, you'll do .co.ke because
company Kenya.
Yes. And that's actually regulated by a company known as Kenik. They are the ones who regulate .ke extensions.
No,
and
how do they regulate .ke and you have a different hosting? How do they like?
Yes. What they do, Kenik are responsible, in my understanding, of all .ke extensions. So if you're doing, say, something like a business, .co.ke, that's like general for national. It's like .com but .ke. They don't ask so much about that in terms of like you need to verify this or verify that through Kenik. But if you are to register something like a school, because for higher learning ones, you can do ac.ke, and for secondary schools and primary schools, you got sc.ke. Now, if I'm going to register a domain with sc.ke or ac.ke, I need to, Kenik will require the hosting company that I'm hosting on to provide proof of this is actually a certified registered learning institution.
Okay.
You understand? Because now those are quite niche. So that's what I'm telling you. There's a role they play in regulating the web. The web space.
No. Let me ask you. When it's .co.ke, ni kumaanisha when I'm in Tanzania I cannot access the website?
No, you can. No. That's usually a misconception, because I'm sure even in your dealings with the online space, you've come across websites with domain extensions like .co.uk. All right, .co. That's it for England, United Kingdom. You'll find .co.za, Koza. That's for South Africa.
Not SA, it's ZA.
It's ZA, Koza.
That's
so
South African. How did you come up with that?
So and then there's like I think UG is .ug, but it didn't mean
that you cannot access.
Yes, you can access it from everywhere. But now, once you see that extension, you already kinda you kinda have an expectation. These are Kenyan-based business. You already have that extension, like expectation of where they're based.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Now, what is .net?
.net, it comes second actually from .com in terms of popularity and general use, but I think it's networking or something of that sort. Okay. So it's just a popular domain actually.
So it is not like ati .net ni web based peke yake.
No. The domain extension extensions, all of those domain extensions you need to be online to access them.
Okay.
For all.
There's no website unaweza kufikia offline.
Yeah, you need to be online.
You need to be online for you to access.
True.
So this .net,
yes.
I wanted to ask, is it not like it's something? How do I phrase the question?
Yes.
I have it at the back of my mind, lakini kuitoa kwa mdomo wa dau.
Okay.
Wacha kwanza tupite.
All right.
I'll ask you when it comes vizuri.
Okay, then.
Now, let me go to the next question.
Yes.
Ushatengeneza the website, you've found the hosting, you've done everything. How do you know your website is developing traffic?
All right. Now, you're talking about measuring.
Like
measuring.
How do you know leo
Yes.
watu 200 wametembelea
Yes.
website yangu?
Yes.
How do you measure that?
All right. Now there are services for that. Some custom that I develop for clients. Okay. And some that are services, like one popular one is Google Analytics. So they just get you a certain snippet that your developer goes and puts in kwa ile website yenye amekundia, and then it now can feed you with information of like how many people visited today, where were they from, their locations, based on their IPs, which devices they were they using desktops or mobile, okay, mobile phones. It will also tell them where did they visit from. Were they from Facebook and then came to a website, or was it a Google search?
How and they came across your website?
Yes. Okay. And some very good ones even tell you where they went after they left. Okay.
Is it that stalking?
Yeah. It's, you see these things, you see they're called cookies. Yeah, those are like just things that store information in the background about your activity. That's what a cookie basically does.
So you should actually stop all cookies that you see across your way. Not
all are bad. They can actually be beneficial if you look at them that way. This way, you ever notice you might be looking for something, all right, say on Google, and then when you go to Facebook, you find that thing being advertised on your page. Okay.
No, they are giving you advice.
Yes.
The things you are searching for.
Yeah. You can say like you can search, say something for like I need a good shoe or something, and then when you go to your Facebook page, it's just shoes. It's just shoes over there. So that's a good example, kinda.
No, that's the cookie.
Yes. Yeah. It's not even like, it's very automated stuff happening in the browsers, so they know. They track because they have tracked you. They know
what is your activity.
They even know what you are
really
searching
like
for.
Doing.
Yeah. Like if you're a gamer, if you play a lot of games, they already know you're a gamer. So if you go to your Facebook page, you'll find a lot of ads from new games. You know,
these people, they're so naggy.
They know me so well.
Let us just leave that aside.
Okay.
You are based in Nyeri.
Yes.
How do you see the future of online in Nyeri? Let me just expand the boundaries.
Yes.
The central region. How do you think in the next 2-3 years Nyeri itakuwa like online?
Okay. Now, good question. And one thing about Nyeri, Nyeri is going to be like a technopolis. That's like to say it's going to be a hub for technology. It already is,
Yeah.
You see what? Yes. I'll explain. I'll explain.
Please,
I'll explain.
And you guys, listen.
I'm going to explain. Nyeri does not have a shortage of IT experts. If anything, it has an abundance thanks to institutions around us like Dedan Kimathi University. We have
Which one?
Nyeri Tech.
Nyeri National.
Yes, Nyeri National Polytechnic, and several others.
True.
You see, so you find the coverage of like internet access is quite good in Nyeri. If you notice,
True.
We have like if you are to do a a map like you know, you just go on top of one of these buildings and look around all the buildings in Nyeri. You'll notice something. Every building has Wi-Fi mounted.
True.
You see? So there's quite a lot of
technology based.
Yeah, we are so networked. Yeah, people are so networked in Nyeri. You see, especially we are talking Nyeri town and its immediate outskirts.
True.
So I don't want to speak for people who are like out nauko Wamaganas and your nauko juu. But yes, but just around yes, Kuta, those people you even find Wi-Fi, you even go to the residential places, you'll find people telling you, hey, subscribe for Wi-Fi here, you see. So that gives me a lot of like hope in the fact that accessibility promotes innovation, because if you're an IT interested person, and you have the access, then you can create products, you can do a lot with that.
Nice.
So that's what I'm telling you. Nyeri, it needs to be said. Nyeri, actually, I can even go a step further and say, Nyeri is one of the leading producers of IT people. Even if you go to say,
Nyeri is one of the leading producers of IT gurus, IT personalities in the market right now.
Yes.
Wow, that's nice. That's big. That's a shout out to Nyeri actually.
Actually, you'll remember CS Mushero.
Yes, I remember him.
Yes.
He's from Nyeri.
I don't want to say it so clearly, but from what I gather, he's part of like nini huku hivi, the IT, you know, like people you can say
the training from okay, well,
I can't recall. We'll fact check that.
Yeah, we'll do some
because I don't want to make some very.
I'll make it.
Yes. Do so. But a lot of like IT people in Nairobi, I know
from Nyeri,
doing so well in Nairobi, by the way, are from here. IT people.
Wow.
Yes. Wow. And actually in Nyeri itself, there is no shortage of like IT people. Yeah. Yes, there's a lot. If you want support for IT. Yes. Yeah.
And then you find so many
network
shops.
Yeah. Wi-Fi. What have you? Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
So Nyeri is not like understaffed in technology or
no. Even at the risk of like advertising, these speed governors that are being manufactured up at Kingongo.
By the way, Ekas Technologies.
That's Nyeri.
True.
So that's what I'm telling you. This place, when you're talking about Konza, I think this is one of those places that will just form themselves into like a Konza. You see that Konza is being made.
It's being formed.
I think this one will just form itself.
All right.
Yeah.
No, let me. As you said,
yes.
Nyeri is not like understaffed.
Yeah.
But why aren't many businesses online?
On online.
Like why do Nyeri does not have many businesses that are being run via websites?
Yes.
I hope you have seen that.
It's true.
Many businesses are like nitafute na makinya.
Yes.
Yeah, you come to my shop.
Yes.
We do 1, 2, you finish, you go home.
Yes.
It's not something. We don't have Uber in Nyeri. We don't have taxi, whatever in Nyeri.
Okay.
Why is that?
True. Now I'll start by saying this. Nyeri businesses are online, not particularly with websites, but most of Nyeri people, business people, you'll find they are on Facebook. All right, they have like marketing pages on Facebook. They have at least a bit of like activity on Facebook mostly. Sana I see people, yes, I see them do a lot of Facebook. Even people who doing like say tush, you'll find they snap, nini. You go to Soko where the government installed free Wi-Fi for the market. Those traders in that market, you see now they're using WhatsApp. That's also kind of online. So I can say they are not online because you see also for a website, it meets a certain threshold. This is what I mean. If your business is a foot walk-in business, which most Nyeri local businesses are. They are walk-in businesses. A website may not really be much of effect. Yeah, at the risk of saying don't get it, but that's not what I'm saying. But for most businesses, you'll find that maybe it's things you can do, supplies like hardware. Then a website in that case would even actually help you, because an institution out of our local area is looking for someone who can supply them with something that you do provide, and they find it on your website. That way you can yes. So websites start working well when you start going regional and then national. But if you very local, then you might want to do WhatsApp, Facebook, because that's also kind of local. You'll find local groups like Nyeri Town or those groups. Then you'll do. Actually, if you go to Nyeri Town, there's a lot of people doing a lot of marketing on there.
Online.
Yes.
So let me ask you this funny question. Where do you see the future of websites in Nyeri in the next 5 years?
Okay, I think the uptake will be high, because what will happen? There's been a steady growth in accessibility. Accessibility in terms of internet is getting cheaper, and accessibility in terms of the devices that people use are getting more and more accessible. If you go 10 years back, not as many people as today had smartphones. So in the next like 5 years, you expect that to also increase. And when more people are using these devices, it also means for every more people you add, there are more people who will actually appreciate being online and having their businesses online.
So let's say like in the next 5 years, Nyeri on an upward trend.
Yeah, or IT speaking, it's been on a trend. It's been on an uptrend, and I think if things stay consistent, because I saw the government even launch free Wi-Fi.
Yeah, true.
If it stays consistent,
it's only in the market.
It's there. But we're saying if they were to follow that through and even provide for more, or another scenario is more providers come into the market, making it even more accessible and cheaper, then I see us getting to a point where having a website won't be much of a hassle.
Because Nyeri is basically, in a layman's language, safe technology-wise.
I think it is. It's safe in your view. Yeah, in my view, so, it's safe.
Acha nikuulize swali lingine, na hii swali bedhe ilikuwa imepotea.
Okay.
During COVID, how was the business?
Okay. For us, the business was a mixed bag of ups and downs, because not when COVID struck, when it struck, when COVID struck, not many people were like prepared that will come to happen. So the only people realized during COVID they need to be online. So it boosted the online awareness bit.
It just boosted the awareness.
Yes,
the traffic.
But you see, but then it's boosting the awareness. A lot of people have been hit by funds. No money. So people want to come online,
but the pockets are
yes. So we survived. We survived because there were a few people who still had something to go online with, and people who are investing online. But what COVID did, I think the after effect will be what will be greater. What came in as awareness. But at that particular point, people are aware. Yes, people are telling us, hey, I think I should, if I knew those would come to pass, I think I'd have tried to set up a way I can access do online. Yes, online that they can access you online. But now when it's struck, you remember businesses were caught unawares. So that's why I say it was a mixed bag of fortunes for us. At least it boosted the awareness, but at that time it didn't boost business.
In comparison,
yes,
before and pre-COVID,
yes,
unaweza sema what you have to say.
Yes. I think COVID accelerated even my businesses growth, because now after COVID, it became easier for people to value being online. Yes, it became easier. Before COVID, it used to appear like a luxury. Kuwa online, it was a luxury, and for people who've really researched it, but after that, it was like people saw, being online, you need to really have like this solid online presence where your customers can be able to even trade after Nini is gone, after like that physical facilities.
So you will have a physical and you have an online one.
Yes,
where the online one you can like order wherever you are across the country, across the continent, own a t-shirt.
Yes.
Nice. So let me ask you this funny question that has been running around Twitter. The government is thinking of taxing watu online. What's your personal view na your stuff?
All right. I think there's dialogue needed on matters taxation, because I think what happens in this country is that there's too much taxing going on.
True.
Every other day, government is coming up with new ways to tax people, but they're not coming up with new ways to create opportunities for these people to get money to
for
tax.
them to pay.
That's the problem. That's the problem. No one is actually against being taxed,
but come up with something that will give us funds for you guys to
create the environment that makes me proud to even pay tax.
Nice.
You see, because what happens is like they just take. There's no giving back. They're telling us, we're paying debts.
The funny thing, do you know, like right now we have over billions to pay, and online, talking of online, we have YouTube, we have TikTok, we have those are applications, web-based applications that actually are paying, but how do they want to tax that?
The problem is overtaxing. You want to tax something at every single point until the person producing it is no longer even and you're not adding value along the chain.
True.
You're not making Wi-Fi cheaper, but you want to tax me.
So you are against it?
Yes.
Personally, you are?
Yes.
No, you guys should not tax online.
It can't work like that. It can't work like that. There needs to be dialogue.
People to sit down and
it's like,
and they're like,
yes.
Nice. So, wacha nikuulize a funny question. The challenges that you guys come along when you're building websites, you're creating customers, those type of challenges. I know there is a person who is out there, a developer, anataka kujua, Georges, unaundanga ma website like from scratch. So, what are the type of challenges you come across on your journey to creating?
As with many business, it's how you actually get clients. All right. Getting clients is a challenge for all businesses, not just this one. But in this one, it's more cause not more. Let me not use that word more. It's a factor because first of all, you need to know there's a lot of competition going on in our space. As you've said, we've got people like Wix. We've got now, when there's that much competition and too many people competing in that space, getting your niche, getting that customer now that's going to come and give you that business, it becomes a challenge. So when you're starting, before you build like now a portfolio reputation, that can be one of the challenges. The other challenge is the expenses in things like
web hosting.
Actually those are paid for by the customers, but things like Wi-Fi, you find that those things
but in a letter mara crash, mara you pay for, it's not there.
Those kind of challenges, but overall they're like manageable challenges. Yes.
So it's not something
as long as you've overcome the barrier of like skill set, like you can actually provide value to clients.
So basically the major challenge is wewe kukua skilled.
Yes,
That's
yes,
the
yes,
main
yes.
challenge.
Yes, yes, yes.
So
Because
after you're skilled, you can be able to maneuver.
Because
through.
clients will come and they have some specifications, and now your skills may not be able to
meet those.
To meet those. Yes.
Right.
So that's like, but those challenges I've overlooked them because I'm thinking you've already prepared yourself by the time you're coming to offer the services or the products.
Nice. True. So, wacha tusirefushe video sana. Parting shot as you face the camera, tell people where they can find you, what you do, and maybe you can give them their socials. Alafu tufunge hiyo kipindi.
Yes. Thank you. So we are located in Nyeri town, Pumpkin House on the 3rd floor. You'll find us there. We are karenwebs, and our website is karenwebs.com. That's karenwebs.com. Karenwebs. Yeah. Please do that. And from there, all the socials are also on the website. So it's good that I just invite the audience to check that out there.
Nice. So, and if they have questions, I know there are people who are burning out there with questions. How do they, ama wazieke hapo hivyo kwa comment section, tutakusukumia. We have another episode for you answering those questions.
Yes, we that.
Nice.
Yes, that would be great. Yes.
Sasa ndio hiyo wadau, as you have heard, Georges ametuelimisha kidogo. You have known 1-2 about websites. This video was a bit of introductory. Tutaingia into details. Tunataka tuambie mazee, hiyo website from scratch inakuja aje kusimama hapo hivyo kwa hosting. So guys, just comment, subscribe. Hiyo comment section bana, nataka kusikia maswali zikikam, ndio next time mazee tuko na dialogue. Let me close it hapo hivyo. We'll meet you next time kama kawaida, si unajua? Thank you.